Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler every series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just got through eating a delicious Polish sausage sandwich, and, I need something to wash it down. Well, we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, because it comes from Texas, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my Texas Hippie Coalition shirt. This is like one of my vintage concert shirts. If you're unfamiliar with the band Texas Hippie Coalition, they're kind of a southern-style metal band out of Texas, as you'd imagine. I became aware of their stuff in my early 20s. They actually performed on the Jerry Springer Show, which was a weird collaboration, but it worked, and I definitely became an instant fan. To this day, I mean, some of their songs are absolutely in my top tier of just really enjoyable metal songs to put on when I just want to, I just fucking go. Pissed Off and Mad About It. I mean, that was the song that introduced me to them, and that's one that just gets the adrenaline running. I've seen them live a few times now. I actually have videos of those performances I've attended. Those videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're a super badass band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Like I said, I just got through eating a delicious Polish sausage sandwich from a local place called Helen's Polish Deli. Go watch that review if you're interested. And I actually did buy some stuff to drink while I was there, but it's all stuff that I need to refrigerate, and actually get it to be nice and cold. So I popped all that stuff in, and I was like, well, might not be the most appropriate thing to wash down a Polish sausage sandwich, but boom! It's from Capri Sun. It is their new Summer Blast flavor, which, there you go, apparently is a passion fruit mango flavored juice drink blend. Ooh. So yeah, Capri Sun, probably best known for filling up the lunch boxes of kids in America. Certainly something that I enjoyed when I was a lad. They put out a couple new flavors recently. This one, and then I think it's Moon Punch or something. I already reviewed that one. And yeah, man, so I'm a little bit more excited for this one because the Moon Punch was just cherry flavored. And it's okay, this one is passion fruit mango, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see with that iconic pouch. Now let's get a thing for the thing here. It looks like that. And we'll just kind of go, ha 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 ha! Let's give it a shot. Very sweet. Well, yeah, it's not gonna have the. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think it is exactly what it says it is. You can taste the mango, you can taste the passion fruit. It's a nice fruity blend. I have to drink it in relatively small sips because again, it's mostly designed for lunches for, kids and stuff. I am not a kid. I could swig this whole thing down in probably 2 seconds tops. So, it's good though for what it is. Like I said, it's definitely sweet. I don't, I mean, obviously we've come a long way with nutrition, and, our understanding of stuff since I was a kid. So I don't know where Capri Sun stands as far as, if it's still a staple item in kids' lunches these days. There's probably healthier options for you, let's be honest, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice. It's got a little bit of a tanginess to it. it kind of just tastes like, it tastes like a slightly more focused fruit punch, I guess, because you've got like two sort of tropical style flavors. It doesn't have as much going on. That's kind of what I meant by focus, because it's just, those two main flavors instead of being a real blend of multiple flavors. But it has a similar vibe to like a fruit punch. It's nice, it's tropical, it's sweet. It's a nice thing. I'm not mad at it. I definitely prefer it over the Moon Punch, because like I like cherry, but like cherry Capri Sun was a thing. I don't know if it still is, but it certainly was a thing when I was a kid. So rebranding it as Moon Punch was like, all right. At least with this feels like something, at least kind of new. I don't remember there being a passion fruit Capri Sun back when I was a lad. There might have been, maybe I wasn't aware, but passion fruit as a thing wasn't really a thing when I was a kid. Like, I mean, I know it existed as a fruit, but it wasn't something that you really heard about. It wasn't until I probably got in like maybe like middle school or something we started hearing more about dragon fruit and star fruit and stuff like that. Passion fruit was kind of part of that. But yeah, that's pretty nice. And now I'm thirsty. It's good. It's nothing amazing, but it's a decent sort of juice style blend. I think the flavors both come out pretty nicely. The mango, I like mango, but it can be a bit abrasive if it's done too far. In this case, that's not how it went. It just has that nice tropical vibe. And the passion fruit, I think the mango takes slightly higher billing than the passion fruit in my opinion, but not by a lot. I think mango is just a more prominent flavor in general. So if I was going to sort of, ratio it out between the two of them, I'd say like 60-40. Both flavors are pretty well represented, so yeah, I can get down with that. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Sure and sure, I guess. Here's the thing. Obviously, I am not a child. I mean, I'm this guy, so take that for what you will. I'm not gonna go over there and I'm not gonna go over there and with any regularity grab myself some Capri Sun, right? I just have other options available to me. Excuse me. Typically, if I'm grabbing a Capri Sun, it's because I'm doing it for a review. So will I ever get this again? Probably not, but like, I don't know, maybe. Like, I do have like friends and stuff that have like kids and things, and so like, maybe I'd keep some around the house in case, they brought their kids over or something at some point. But that'd be probably about it. But in terms of like the actual flavor and what it's doing, it's not a bad drink. So like, in some alternate reality, maybe I'd just grab a pack for whatever reason. But if I'm recommending it, in this case, obviously I'm more recommending it for, again, sort of like the audience it's intended for. It tastes good. The flavors are there. There's nothing to be mad at about it. And even if you are just an adult who just wants to drink some Capri Sun, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, And as far as Capri Sun flavors go, I've had worse. This one was pretty tasty and good, and, you have to buy a pack of the damn thing, so I've got a whole bunch more, and I'm not mad at that. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly Capri Sun-tastic rest of your life. One of my viewers reminded me of the old Capri Sun commercials they used to have, where like the people would turn into like Terminator 2 liquid, and it was a whole thing. And they had some fun commercials. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and, yeah, just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what was your go-to lunch beverage when you were a kid, you know? Because, I mean, I think for me personally, like I said, Capri Sun was definitely one of the big ones in my house. But like, I mean, my dad would toss me, sometimes it'd just be a can of soda or something like that. Depended on circumstances and what have you. But, of course, you had things like Ecto Cooler, and, I certainly had that when I was real young. But what about you? Like I said, these days, people are more conscious of this stuff, so maybe everybody's just drinking water these days. I don't know. I don't keep up with the middle school scene, because why the fuck would I? I'm damn near 40. Anyway, bye.